you go inside the book, I kind of speak about how to dress, how he prepared his clothing, made sure things were, were on point. And I wanted to emphasize that portion as well. 'Cause I remember back when I went on my first job interview. I mean, it was in Manhattan. Back then, you go through the newspaper to find, jobs. And I went I went out on the interview. Now I didn't have a suit, didn't have any dress slacks, so I ended up wearing some jeans. Had a little button up. And when I got to the location in the city, and I'm sitting in the waiting room and I'm looking around, everybody else that's there is suited up. I'm the only guy in there with jeans and a button-up shirt, and I'm like, I'm out of place. But I was already there, so I'm like, I'm just gonna have to do what I could do, with what I got on. And then the gentleman that was doing the interviews, he came out and he called me to the back. He said, "Young man, come let me holler at you real quick." He came, he sat me down. He said, "Look, you see how you're dressed?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You see how everybody else out there is dressed?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, what's I want you to do? I want you to come back tomorrow. Come back, with at least a shirt and a tie and some slacks on, and then we'll do the interview then." Right? So I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I left and ended up, leaving, going downtown Brooklyn, getting a job at Modell's. So I never showed up the following day for that second chance. But the fact that he was willing to give me a second chance always stood out with me, And again, so I just wanted to kind of, if you read the book, you see in there, I also give tips that I've learned throughout the years on how to conduct yourself in an interview, how to find talking points to help engage conversation with the person that's conducting the interview. That way you can kind of make a connection. All that. I put little jewels in there just to kind of give some guidance on that as well.